At 10, a fishing trip ends in tragedy. Tonight, a family is mourning the loss of a father who they say drowned.
Selvin Salgado was fishing with his 24-year-old son yesterday. Officials say the 45-year-old fell into a far south side water hole near the San Antonio River. And tonight, the family is sharing these photos with Kins 5. They say Salgado was a hard-working roofer who enjoyed fishing on his spare time. He leaves behind his wife and 2 sons.
Meanwhile, the New Braunfels Fire Dive Team answered the call to find Salgado's body. They're a regional asset as there is no dive team with San Antonio Fire or on the county side.
Tonight, I met with the leader of this team who talked about diving into the unknown.
There was a young man who drowned.
A tragic story on the water 26 years ago changed James Pierce's life.
I couldn't do anything to help his family or the group of kids that was with him, and it hit me. I went back to the fire station and I told my chief I'm gonna go be a diver.
Now,
BCD.
Pierce is the leader of the New Braunfels Fire Dive Team.
So imagine closing your eyes and going underwater.
The New Braunfels Fire Dive Team has 35 members. Pierce says there's a lot of caution going into recovery missions.
We typically do a minimum of 10 dives for recovery a year. This year, we've been pretty busy. I was counting the other day, and I think we're up to 6.
One of those recovery missions on Monday. The dive team got the call to find Selvin Salgado's body in the far south side. A few members of the team already live in the city.
We get to the scene. What we look for is the last point scene.
Pierce says he sent in one of his most experienced divers. He says they recovered Salgado before their trailer full of equipment even arrived. He said it took less than an hour.
The body of water was not very large, kind of like a swimming hole. It was probably maybe 50 by 50. The thing about those areas on the San Antonio River like that is you don't know because of the flow of water and how it cuts the ground.
New Braunfels Fire Chief Roy Lozano.
There's so many possibilities for a dive event to occur that it's important to have a good and well-trained and well-prepared dive team, and that's who we are.
Now, I asked, Pierce says his biggest advice, if you can't swim, please wear a life jacket, and encourages anyone to get swim lessons. Now, as of tonight, we're still waiting for the official cause and manner of Salgado's death. The family says he will be greatly missed.